together for Josiah Carlson.
Thank you, Blade. Woo, it's loud, it's nice. And thank you all of you guys coming out, supporting comedy on a Tuesday. Thank you very much. It's got to the end. It's real nice. Any first-time homeowners? Anybody? Y'all renting? You guys paying that mortgage or that rent? Yeah. No answer, but I'll just keep going. That's fine. I know for myself, I've been a renter, but now I'm a mortgage man. It's a first-time homeowner, new to it, learning a lot as I go. For example, there's some shit in your basement it's gonna look real dorky, and you're not gonna know what it does, but keep it plugged in, because you might end up with a carbon monoxide leak and have no idea. That's what I've been going through. It's not actually as bad as it sounds. It's kind of nice to be on the carbon, you know, life was good. No, I swear to God, I honestly thought that I'd finally found my perfect sleep number. I was just, and instantly too. It was great. You know when you don't want to feel sick the next day, you pour yourself a nice drink, you want it to be nice and stiff. Every drink I had was so stiff. They just really knocked me out. Weed too, real chronic. It's all real heady shit, is I guess what I'm getting at. I will say, it is clinically and for my health, it's good to be off the monoxide. So it's been. But I do kind of miss just kind of how nice things were, like oxygen, for example. I mean, it's still nice when I go outside, but not like it was. It just felt amazing. You gotta go away to come back, is I guess what I'm getting at with the carbon. No, it was sad because they're like, we have to condemn the unit. And I grew up religious, you know? Condemn's a big word. I was like, but it knew not what it did. I was pleading with them, but no, it had to go. It wanted me gone. So, yeah, I did. I grew up very religious. I also grew up very poor. My parents didn't. They actually had some nice stuff upstairs. Wow, another car? Can I get a hot lunch? No? That's cool. Let's chill. You're right. I'm the kid. I get it. No, I did. I grew up modest means, but I was what a big God fan. Yeah, big into it, and it felt really good back in the day because I really thought that I'd figured everything out. You know, it felt right. It felt woke being in that youth group in the early 2000s. For example, it felt really woke that we all knew racism was gay. That was, I guess, the level we got to. We thought we were doing a little better than it turned out we were. Speaking of doing worse than I thought I'm doing, I've been trying to lose some weight. It's got no progress so far. Part of the downside of it is that I've been twiggy. I've had a small body and this size of a head, and that doesn't work either. You know, like having a big bulbous head looks wrong on all sizes of body. That just looks like a big dork, no matter what I do. In the head, I got me one of those. Have you guys ever seen like a ball player who's used too much human growth hormone? I got one of those heads. I have the head mass of a steroid user. I have the muscle mass of an Xbox Gamers Pass user. It's quite a misfit. It's probably better to be this fat, is I guess what I'm getting at, so why try? No. Speaking of why try, it looks like I took a bunch of HGH, but just never hit the gym. Just like I worked out my thumbs to McNugget myself some Uber Eats, but that's all I really did with it. The other thing is that it's not just that my head is like swollen, you know, because like I got that 24/7 roid rage. I got the shrunken genitals, but it's not that my head is simply swollen. It's that it's growing and it keeps growing, and it's not even growing round. You know, it's growing. You can see it. It's growing like square. It's growing like a cube. When that game Minecraft came out, I felt so seen. finally, I can make my avatar somewhere. This is fantastic. No, dude, I look like a juicer from the chin up, the first chin up. My head, it looks like a kitchen appliance. It's meatier and messier than that. It's more like a George Foreman grill from the first chin up. And from the first chin down, it's more like a George Foreman grill fat trap. Just everything it caught over the last 36 years. Not shrinking. I probably from where you're sitting think that I look absolutely beautiful. I understand, but you're wrong. A lot of that's the makeup, a lot of that's actually the surgeries. Again, it's reductions mainly, just trying to keep it tight, trying to keep it small. I go about every 3 months, shrink it down about 10%, it's still this big. Yeah. No, but I got one of those mugs, I got one of those ones, those faces that only a mother could love. And a head size that made that impossible. Because you gotta know, I was a baby at one point. I was in that mama. It's a Dumbo drop. It's a big plate. I had to come out. I blew shit up for mom, is what I'm saying, I still kind of owe her one. The whole family doesn't love it. My dad doesn't love it. It's kind of all my fault when you really break it down. No, it's kind of more God's fault when you think about it. He didn't have to be so creative. Enormous head, micro penis. Just come on. Give me the Jesus body. Give me that fucking hot carpenter bod. Big old head. Big old pelvis by comparison. Didn't mean to say that, just kind of came out. That was a lot like my birthing day, just kind of came out. Really, what I'm saying is I blew shit up for mom, and that was my fault. To be serious for a second, my little brother was born premature. About 8 times. Just had to scoop him, popping him back in. Mom, hold still in there. Let me look at how much time I have. Looks like I have 13 seconds. I will say that my wife's here. She's supporting me tonight. She's a normal-sized woman. She's looking good. People actually say we look a lot like Marge and Homer Simpson. She looks like a human being. I look like Marge and Homer Simpson. So, all right, thank you.
Josiah!